story. And what happens when we have a new story is that you, as the listener, get a reward. So, I'm going to read you a story.
Man, what am I
don't know. When we're done with the story, I'm going to teach you a song. See this young lady over here? This is my daughter Clara. Today is her name. And she's going to help me teach you a new song. It's a gratitude song. But I'll tell you the story first, okay? Okay. Let me find my flashlight. Oh, it's on.
Please stop.
Just put it on and walk around. Raven's going to be visiting us, so he'll come and bow to you. Yeah. Okay, the name of this story is called Raven's Winter Gratitude. And it's perfect because look how dark it is. Right? In the beginning, when the world was new, the sun was not even in the sky. It was dark time. Everything was dark, just like it is now. When all the things were created, Hashagun, our creator and our great source, and Hashaka, our ancestors, had many mysterious plans. While everybody was still living in the dark time, there was magical creations that would offer light. The plankton that lived in the sea would light a sparkly green so that the paddle of a boat, the wiggle of a fish, the tail of a whale could be seen as he would swim in the water. In the forest, there were lichen and fungi that were rich in phosphorus, so the tracks of a recent movement made by a creature would show yellowish or greenish. And of course, just like the fire that we are around, fire offered warmth and light. Now this is in another story about Raven. Raven transforms to become a grandson of a great chief who just happened to have 3 very special treasure boxes. The great chief, these boxes the great chief keeps very treasured and very protected. One box had the stars, one box had the moon, and one box had the sun. Now this great chief, he loved his very cleverly disguised grandson, and he would always let him see his treasure boxes. But that trickster, the Raven, he had a different plan. He wanted those boxes so he could let all people have light. Remember, this is a shepherd story. But on that day that all the boxes were opened and the light rose into the heavens, the world was changed forever. There were lots of songs and celebrations about the magic of light and Raven's cleverness. But as you know, the sun and the moon and the earth work together so that there is a consistent rotation on the earth. The light from the sun was making seasons of spring, summer, fall, and winter. But when the light was new, it was a mystery to have changing seasons. When winter came, Raven's people began to worry that the light would fade and disappear, leaving them back into dark times. Raven was wise. Raven was kind. He did not want his people to be afraid. Raven offered a new song to sing on the darkest day of the year. We know this to be the winter solstice.
Maybe next time,
He gave the new song so that he would remind his people to have kindness and gratitude. The great chief did not try to retrieve his special treasures of the moon, the stars, and the sun. He left them in the heavens. This new song would offer thanks. This song would call back the ray of sun. This song we sing on the solstice. This is the day that the sun begins to show small bits of light all the way back to spring. Now we have the song. You want to hear the song?